Guys, so I know you've been keeping up with everything that has been going on with Nickelodeon and the Quiet on Set, docuseries. I'm not going to say I'm surprised. I'm just hurt that this is going on, that this has been going on, and nothing has been done about it. When I was listening to Sloan Bella, I listened to her tell of how she met multiple children and parents that had dealings with Nickelodeon, how the parents had to remove some of their children because they caught on to what was going on. Anyway, I'm gonna play a few clips of Sloan Bella, and you just let me know what you think in the comments about this whole situation, because I could only imagine how triggered most parents and most of these children are feeling, even rewatching and hearing some of these things. Because this is only the tip of the iceberg. We still have not even unearthed what's really going on in this industry. These companies, they are well aware and they are complicit, allegedly. But if you know, you know.
Dan Snyder was paid for his perversion. He was awarded for his perversion. Everybody has kept his mouth shut, and he has the audacity to say at this point, well, the network executives saw my scripts and saw what I was doing, and they didn't find anything wrong with it. Because you're a moneymaker and anybody will suck dick money. We have to stop doing that. We have been brainwashed into thinking money is the be all and end all. We have to pay our bills, so we have to do what they say. No, you don't. And I've got quite a number of stories from parents that I met at family dinners going back probably 2014 all the way around with kids. All of those kids, not all of them, but a lot of them on Nickelodeon, I met through family events, the other side of the family. And some of the mothers of those Nickelodeon kids literally took their kids out of it for Dan Schneider, okay? In other words, because of Dan Schneider. Now, people poo-poo that and they look at it like, well, you probably weren't good enough. No, they weren't going to allow the abuse. A parent stepped in. And I found it interesting what Kimmy Robertson said, because she basically said he must have been tempted. Lady, I can't. What is that statement? If that statement is true, what the fuck is that statement? He must have been tempted. He must have been pushed to the edge. Now, here's where I will agree. I heard the secret wording in that. That sounds like victim shaming, which it is. But here's the secret word in what she said. He must have been pushed. Who pushes in Hollywood? The elite, not elite, they're garbage, but these stars that use ritual. Think P. Diddy, okay? Think him, think Jay-Z, think Russell Simmons. Think about these people and what they do. Think about Harvey Weinstein. Think about how they operate through terrorism, mental stalking, physical threats, blackmail, rituals. The prediction of this coming out is you're going to find out what everybody knows, okay? What everybody knows. Again, I tell a story on many of my lives about John Travolta going back to when I was 13. I had a runaway. One of the times I ran away, watching a movie being filmed, and one of my 15-year-old runaway guy friends, and what he told me about John Travolta way back then. Where is this coming from now? This is coming from a hidden Twitter account of Amanda Bynes when she was under conservatorship, saying that John Travolta essayed her. Look at little Amanda Bynes. Look at her. What happened to her when she was 12 and on Nickelodeon? She's an April 3rd, by the way. What happened to her? Did she get pregnant and have to terminate the pregnancy and that drive her crazy? Why do her parents want to put her under conservatorship? Why does she talk about her father the way she did and then recant it? Because she's having trauma-bonded memories from the experiences. And back when she was in that conservatorship, she had a secret Twitter account that she used under a different name, and she mentions John Travolta. This is common knowledge. This is common knowledge. I had many a client and many a friend that worked on movies with John Travolta who had to rehire male staff, rehire them because he would grope them and they would quit. Young boys, probably not the old ones. The same with Kevin Spacey. I heard this at local coffee shops about Kevin Spacey walking on the set. People on those sets would tell the young people walking on to watch out for him. Why is this allowed? Nothing is done because it's big celebrities with big money. They got their big money by ritualizing people, and they become so ravenous and hungry for their ritual. Okay, look at it that way. Their predilection. So once they get a taste for it, and once they start it, they become consumptive about it. So Dan Schneider has about 2.5 years and he's out. Bryan Singer, same, but in a different way. Bryan Singer is now going to be exiled. You're going to start to see it. This year is a roller coaster of energy. Drake Bell. Now this is so interesting because he's going to trigger an onslaught of people telling their stories.